Hi, it's me again, and I'm here to talk to you about the discussions which start this week. Discussion 1 will be available starting on Thursday. Actually, you can start before then if you want, but we're asking everyone to start on Thursday. And we have a system for doing this that asks you to post an initial post, and then it asks you to post responses. Because we want to make sure everyone has time to do their initial post, what we'll ask you to do first is post your initial response. You can do that anytime between Thursday and then it's due by midnight on Monday, the 4th of February. So if everyone gets their initial post in, then go ahead and go back, read through your fellow students' responses, and go ahead and respond to several of those with meaningful content. And by meaningful content, we don't mean, yep, I agree too. Yeah, definitely that. Little something of more substance. So I really like the point that Jill made about, and this is not your discussion topic, but about how she really likes to listen to music in the car. I find that it's a lot easier to relax when there's a traffic jam, if there's some good songs on to just kind of distract me from the frustration of not going anywhere. Again, your topic is actually about discussions themselves, how you're going to focus on discussions, how you're going to use that as a learning tool and things like that. All of the topics that you need to address are there. And that's actually another really important point. When you do your first response, please be sure to address each of the topics that are there. And there's always like a few different questions on that like great big topic. So rather than choosing one, please go ahead and touch on all three. And it makes for a more well-rounded response, and it also makes it easier for your students to understand sort of where you're coming from overall. My last request in that situation is to be sure to use full sentences, good grammar, use good spelling, and the reason for this is not to be super picky. We all make typos, that happens. But go back and edit if you see it, because people are reading this, and it's a lot harder sometimes when you read a sentence and you're like, what? Everyone has to stop and think about it. So we want to be able to see your points, and that's easier to do if we're not having to sort of decode what you actually meant as opposed to what is typed. And again, I definitely make typos. You will see a few come through on mail, and I really do proofread them. But, everyone has that situation. But here you can actually go back if you notice something, click the edit button, fix it. It may move where your post is, but that's okay. That's not a problem. So once everyone's responses are in, go ahead and respond to it, and then your discussion grade is based on both the amount of responses and your initial post. So you take care of both of those. That's all you need to know for discussions. If you have any questions, as always, go ahead and send me an email, and I would be happy to respond. Thanks.